Well, greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old friend, Van Dweller, and I am back with more Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for April 2026. What I've got for you is one single solitary solo match. We had two scheduled, but sometimes things happen, and it's okay, and we roll with the punches. Until next month, there'll be lots of punches and no rolling. I mean, there'll be rolling, but not that kind. Anyway, and we're not punching anyone either. What am I even talking about? I have no idea. I'm drunk on chicken nuggets. That's really what it comes down to. What we've got for you right now is a single solitary solo match out of round one. It's going to be our old friends Violet and Paco squaring off. The winner of that will eventually face Tetris time. Not today, but eventually. But it will be fun to see these two square off, see who's going to win. Yeah, square off. You like that? It's pretty good. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at the rules real quick. Without going into the whole thing, I just want to remind players that these are best of 5 matches. Level 18 starts all the way through. Level 39 super kill screen should be turned on. And of course, uncapped score as usual. Same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. You should not receive any advice while you are playing a game. You should not pause unless the commentator tells you. If you do experience tech issues, you should just keep playing. So problems with OBS or computer or internet or camera or capture, just keep playing. All right. And of course, biological turbo only. Oh, but did I mention the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $47.25. Our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the viewers and fans. So this thing gets as big as you want it to. If you don't want to contribute to the prize pool, this whole thing will stay very small. If you contribute to the prize pool, it gets very big and gets a lot of attention and draws the players back in every single month, and they want to play for your entertainment and for their possible enrichment. And that is a motivating thing for the players. And the players use the money they win a lot of times throughout the year to fund their trips to live events. So if you like live events, well, I don't know, this whole online scene, this is the seed money for that. So think of it that way. Okay, so yeah, if you want to contribute to the prize pool, use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. The one for this tournament, it says Masters. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right-hand corner of the screen will have a button that says Log In. Click on that to log in. And, you can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. I know some of you have problems right now with Matcherino. Please accept my apologies. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I didn't do it, but I guess I'm sending you over to a place where you are having problems. And yes, Trebus Tiarabus in chat is saying, claim your codes. Yeah, there are contribution codes. That's one way to contribute to the prize pool for doing almost nothing. You just log in, look on the right side of the screen, click on the button that says claim code, and you're done. And then you can leave. So please go ahead and do that. We get 50 of those codes that we can do on a monthly basis, and 50 unique accounts, and 25 cents every time it's clicked goes in. So thank you. Excuse me. Thank you to everybody who's contributed so far. All right, people doing codes. You'll have to see it. All right, that's how to support the players. To support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support, keep this channel going, just like the people on this slide have done. People like Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 Watching Tetris, Tackners, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal 381 Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Kit, Javan T, Jason Sunny, and Mila Tempest. So thank you all for your support, and thank everybody else in this slide for their support as well. Really appreciate that. If you want to find other ways to support us, you don't like Patreon, that's fine. We have some other ways you can make a recurring contribution via Streamlabs or PayPal. There's some ways there to make a one-time contribution. They don't all show up on the alerts, but every once in a while I go in and check, and there's something in there, and it's a delight. So if you want to give me a private delight, you can do one of those other ways. So thank you. Now, if you are on YouTube, you can do a super chat where I will certainly read your comments. I might even respond to it if it's a nice comment or some kind of relevant comment, or even if it's an irrelevant one. I like super chats, right? It's a great way to fund the channel and to get some interaction. And if I'm ignoring you, do a super chat. And then you can also do a sticker. You can join the channel as a member. You can gift a channel membership as well. Over on Twitch, you got bits, which I'll treat like a super chat. You can do gigantifying emotes and other weird things with bits in the chat. You can You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice. So sometimes make it us, right? Sometimes you should do it for us. But here's the thing: it is use it or lose it. You cannot save or stack these things, and if you lose it if you don't use it. So don't lose it. Use it on us. Let's go on over to our game scene. We'll get our players' stencils squared away. We'll get these players lined up camera-wise, and then we will begin playing Tetris in front of you, and in some sense, because of you. Oh, there's a CRT on the ground. You can just put a CRT on the ground? Oh, God. What about bugs crawling into the CRT? Oh, no. CRT sleeps on the floor. It's pretty cruel. Yeah, we'll get you refreshed. I'm sure you're live. And there you are. Paco is a taco. What is the other thing that is open on this scene here? It's preventing me from... Oh, there we go. That's really annoying. Something open. Reset the transform. We'll get them all transformed up. Now, yeah, you are super chopped up there, so we'll see if you are aligned. You are. So it's basically, if you're going to do that, Paco, you definitely have to 100% be on stencil. And let that be a lesson to all of you, because if you're not... Oh, wait, you're gone now. You're gone. Then I can't fix your stencil, but it's perfect, so that's good. All right, you are gone. You're... All right, you're kind of flipping and flopping. All right, well, thank goodness that you are alive and ready to go. Yeah, Violet Taco. I swear, I was mentioning in the chat earlier, I swear that's a that's a bar here in Austin. I don't think I would be invited to it, but I'm pretty sure it is. Here, let's This is basically the decider on who plays Alex T. No, well, Tetris Time is in the way. Tetris Time. The winner of this plays Tetris Time. It was a taco truck that closed in 2017. I mean, almost certainly. Well, in Austin, they it is like the Violet Crown, I think, is one of the nicknames for Austin. And of course, we have tons of tacos. All right, we're going to go ahead and give you guys the pieces. We're going to give it the beans. Mr. Brain actually went to Taco Bell after the stream last night. Not kidding. They had a new dish with steak and guaco fries. That is crazy. Steak and guaco fries. I'm sorry to all Mexican people on behalf of Taco Bell. The pieces are here: 38 DF D5 38 Delta Foxtrot Delta 5. Hello, cool to see a European player go violet. Okay, looks like both players are ready. They are on seed, and they signal ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. Violet versus Paco. The winner goes to the round of 24, round 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, starting off with the OISO. That's my favorite, my 4 favorite pieces to start off with. On the left side, Violet, seed number 23 from where? Great Britain. Violet has a PB of 1.66 million, which is, more than mine. Oh my God, wait, what happened to my internet's being weird right now. Okay, yes. So anyway, Violet qualified in with a 1.23 million. That was the average of her best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. On the right side, Paco, seed number 26 from the USA with a PB of 1.55 million. Paco qualified in with 1.22 million. Well, how do we know these players? What have they done? Players, what have you done? Well, you might know Violet from the Austria Regional this year and last year. Is a top 8 finisher both of those years. Violet also played in the CT UK Championship last year and made it into the top 8 of that one. She's been in the Masters event now 4 times, made her debut in no, that's not true. It's got to be more than that, right? I think there's something going on. Were you there? You were before that. When did you make your debut? There is something going on with Violets and Floxays. It doesn't matter. Violet was in the CTWC in 2025. Went out to Heps. Of course, they had to have the two of the UK players play like right in the early rounds, which is crazy. Oh, did I say March? I meant April. So yeah, Violet also played in Mega Masters in 2025 as well. On the right side, Paco. Oh no, I can't. Let's just match database people. Give me a second. I'm broadcasting. Just give me like 1 second to look people up. There's only one. Here's the dirty little secret. Everything we do in NES Tetris online is like run out of spreadsheets that are shared, and you can't like if they're sorting and filtering, more than one person can't do it at the same time. So like you'll go look someone up, and then someone else changes a drop down, and it changes what you're doing, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, Paco made his debut in the Masters event back in June of 2025. You've seen him at CTWC Philadelphia, and no, you didn't. You didn't see him there. I can't. All right. Well, I'm not going to tell you anything about these players because match database, somebody keeps changing it on me. So you're just going to see two random players playing Tetris, and we don't know anything about them. So that is what we're going to do. No. I love all the free stuff. So anyway, yeah, Paco made his debut back in October of 2025. He's gone as deep as the second round. So he's looking to get to the top 16 for the first time. Played a bunch of Pump B's one-day tournaments as well. Okay. Well, anyway, there's a lot of activity on the match database sheet right now. Download a local copy. I can't download a local copy every single time I want to do a stream. It's fine. It's just I wish there was a website for it. 606 here for Violet, 492 for Paco. Yeah, I mean, I can't download a local copy every single time I want to do a stream. It's just like not feasible. So that's fine. Normally I like do the research in advance, but I was a little lazy today thinking I'll just check the match database in Wikipedia. And I got burned. So there you go. Lack of prep. And I got burned. 678 for Violet here on 19. 552 for Paco. And Violet with that big transition into 19. Cursed a little bit by pace. Now there's a top out 679. So the target is 680. So the target is 680 to chase this down. And this is not an easy board, but all right, he's alive here. He's drilled it back down several rows. Paco level 23. He's got a lot of time to chase this down. Now 84,000 points away, basically. Now Tetris is on 24, going to be worth 30,000. So now you can see it's really just a Tetris and change away. And there it is. Paco with the chase down. Going to take game number one. Anyway, lack of preparation again burns your old pal. New pieces are here. 33B20A. And then this info used to be, I used to be able to, like, if I couldn't get match database, I used to be able to sort of fudge it from Liquipedia, but that section of Liquipedia doesn't work anymore. So everything's falling apart. Lua error, not enough memory. So yeah, I used to be able to just sort of go find it there. It's just not. Nothing works. Vandy, what are the chances you make it to Quebec in October? 10%. 10%. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. No, we're not getting them started. They're on seed. They're not ready. They're on seed. They're not ready. So let me not jump the gun. I think I have a cracked rib. That is what I think has been wrong with me the last month. That's my guess. All right. Let's go ahead and get these players started in game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I think I do. I think I have some sort of strained or bruised. I'm not exactly sure. You know the show House MD with the, misanthropic, cynical doctor. Well, I've watched a lot of that show, and in that time, I've learned how to diagnose a lot of things. And I think I have some sort of strained rib or cracked rib or some sort of herniated disc or something. Something along those lines. I've been in pain for like a month. Shinobi says Vandy has lupus. It's not lupus. Mr. Brain says that show is very repetitive. Well, I mean, it's a mystery show, basically. And they're all pretty formulaic. Oh, I said 10%. 161 for Paco, 159 for Violet. Well, I'll have to consult with Dr. GPT tonight. See what he thinks. 209 for Paco, 251 for Violet. All right, Paco looking to uncover that right side. All right, let's see. The activity seems to have died down on match database for a little bit. Let's see. So I'm sure as soon as I change it, someone else will go in and change it. $417 for Violet, $401 for Paco. All right. March of 2025. That was Violet's debut. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know. And so she's really gunning for her first trip to the top 16. But whoever's going to get there, they've got to get through Tetris time first. So Violet, one burn away, gets it via the Tetris. 559 entry for her, 525 for Paco. Oh, Paco going to hang a long bar on the right side. So it's a little scary. That's all right. Couple long bars down over to the right side. And Paco's in good shape. 598 for him. 610 for Violet. Tetris for Paco, 685. Violet, 722. $796 Violet, $811 for Paco. J Flow says, do T-spins count here for extra points? Yeah, no style points. This is all about singles, doubles, triples, and Tetrises. No T-spin doubles, T-spin triples, and dingly-dongly-doo. That's it. It's brutal, brutal Tetris. No style points at all. Tetris for Paco, 937, 992 for Violet. Just about 15 lines away from level 29. That speed is gonna double. And then players will have 100 lines of that speed to get all the points that they're gonna get. Violet's got the 1,000,000 points. Paco has got the 1,000,000 points. Violet is ahead right now by about 84,000. Tetris is into 29, worth 36,000. Paco is in. Violet is in. She's got a 1.1. 80,000 points ahead, Violet. And Paco's board is, yeah, that is not going to do it. So Violet is good in game number 2, and we are tied. Yeah, there should be points for flashing your next box. You know, that actually would be a cool feature, like turn off your next box and it like there's a multiplier. Like, yeah, you should get a multiplier for every line cleared with your next box where your next box is turned off. You think if you flash your next box, you should get a long bar? There, yeah. Well, there is a Game Genie code for something like that, or a ROM hack back in the old days on the OG cart. All right, the new pieces are here. 122E33. Isn't that the ROM? Isn't that what Joseph Saley did to sort of do an April Fool's joke or something? And he could just get long bars at will. I feel like that happened. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let us go. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That's a lot of Star Wars stuff back there. There's like a whole Millennium Falcon back there. Either that's a really small Millennium Falcon, or that's a really big piano. All right, Violet, 1 point ahead. Let's see. Should I go look over? Should I look at how many contribution codes there are to do? Let me go look. I'm already feeling bad, so I may as well go look and see how many there are left to do. There's still 24 contribution codes to do. And there's 80 people watching on Twitch. And, you know, like about half that on YouTube. We got to knock these codes out. So head on over to Matcherino. Use the Matcherino command. Bring up the link. And then log in. Once you're in, click on the button that says claim code. And that puts 25 cents into the prize pool. So consider doing that. Thank you, Kip. Appreciate that. Kip says the Red Sox got the Brewers today. Yes, they did. So hopefully the Red Sox are done being a crappy team. For both events, yeah, that's fine. But I'll take I'll take just this one. We'll worry about STM when we get there. As of this moment, Stupid Tetris Monthly kicks off on Friday. So that will be the first matches. Oh, Friday at 3:30 in the morning in Texas. 3:30 a.m. Your old pal Vandy's got to go. I'm too old, man. I'm 48. I can't get up at 3:30 a.m. just to accommodate Australians. Oh, man. But anyway, yeah, join me on that one. You know, help me out. I'm getting up early. Could use the support. Friday, 3:30 a.m. Texas time. Tell you one thing, though. My days of Australian accommodation, they're going to come to an end. 377 for Violet, 341 for Paco. Gmart says claim codes are really badly named. For the longest time, I didn't claim a code because I didn't have a code. Turns out there is no code. Yeah, I know. I agree. I missed a couple of contributions here, so let's make sure I get to them. Madelsberger resubscribed or continued a gift from K9. So thank you, K9 and Madelsberger. Pseudo Canard subbed at tier 1. This is Taco Wednesday. Indeed, it is Taco Wednesday. Summer B subbed at tier 1, 22 months, says, enjoy your nuggies, Vandy. Yeah, I maybe this isn't the best food, but, you know, I'm not feeling well. And I wanted a little comfort food, so I took, you know, some frozen chicken nuggets. I heated up some queso, and I dumped the queso on the chicken nuggets, and then I cut up some bacon on top of it. And that was my dinner. It's not the best, but you know what? I'm not feeling well, so whatever, man. It's all keto. It's fine. Player 425618 says, why is STM stupid this month? Because, I mean, that's the tournament. I mean, what do you mean, why is it this month? Madelsberger, it seems like K9 is also having issues and has contacted support. You may want to confabulate with K9. I can't have that. 665 for Violet, 553 for Paco. Yeah, I know that's the tournament, but is the style? I don't know what you're asking. Oh, what is the style? It's the 11 high low stack mode. There's basically a ceiling that's 11 high, and if you stack higher than 11 high on your board, you top out. $786 for Violet, $594 for Paco. Yeah, I gotta get in touch with my I have some sort of Matcherino partner point of contact or something. Maybe I'll get in contact with them, because like, yeah, we can't run the tournament if the most avid people are not able to contribute to the prize pool. 839 for Violet, 738 for Paco. Madelsberger, I think it wants you to join their Discord server for support. I think is how they operate support. That's the information that I'm getting, but yeah, maybe get in touch with K9. Max out for Violet, A44, 942 for Paco. Violet here. Oh no, trying to survive some misdrops on that left side, but no, that's not survivable. Top out for Violet at B58. Paco in a chase down. Got to get to B59. This is not a great board. There's holes and gaps and this and that all over the board, but he is now bringing it down. Now Tetris is on 30, 31, like 38,400. So really, two Tetrises and change away. And no, that right side, he is not going to be able to recover. And Violet is going to hang on and take game number 3 and go up 2-1. Violet, did you plan your shirt according to the bracket you're in? I hope that's true. I hope you did. You did not. Well, it's a nice little accident. I think it's hard to find a teal t-shirt, right? A lot of times you don't just find it. It's probably green, but it comes off as teal. AE3B5B. Your internet crashed again? All right, let me refresh Taco Paco. Madelsberger said, here's an idea. A line of CTM t-shirts and hoodies in all of the bracket colors. Convince players to collect the whole set so they're ready for any tournament situation. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea. I should make some red bracket pants, for the red bracket rants. J Flo says, does everyone use the same cartridge received through the mail? Players independently acquire this cartridge as a training. It's pretty standard to use as a training and competition cartridge. Okay, you're back. All right. STM no tuck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can. Like a tuck as a top out. Okay. I mean, how do you police that? I guess I have to have like 80 people in the chat every day looking at every move. All right. Violet up 2-1. Taco's got to win to force a deciding game number 5. Let's go 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, the codes are being done. All right. I reached out. You may have heard me typing, but I was reaching. I decided to do it right now while I was thinking about it, and it was level 18. But I reached out to my partner manager at Matcherino while I was thinking about it. Like, Tetris for Paco, 183, 220 for Violet. I missed a dig by Paco. Well, it was level 18. That's fine. Yeah, you know, half of you guys on YouTube anyway go, "Oh, I don't watch level 18," or "I don't listen to commentary." So, you know, if you miss a dig early on 18, it seems like not catastrophic. So, 294 for Violet, 256 for Paco. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Trimucius, too. Oh, yeah. Trout time. Right, here we go. Long bars coming in. 368 for Violet. 326 for Paco. What time is it over there? It is 7:20 p.m. in Texas. $438 for Violet, $396 for Paco. Is the gift merch also still broken? Oh, I'll have to take a look at that too. Everything's breaking. Everything's breaking. All right, where did that go? $558 for Violet, $520 for Paco. So Paco now on level 19. Violet just 2 lines away. Long bar in Tetris for Violet. All right, so Violet's going to knock this down. Tetris, there's another one. 659, 553 for Paco. Oh, no, that is a top out for Paco. So it looks like there was a long bar, maybe double flipped or something like that. Is that what that was? A double flip, I think, of a long bar, blocking that well. And what were you going to be able to do? So Paco is out, Violet is in, and will be continuing on to round number 2. We'll go ahead and report that. And we'll watch Violet finish it out. She's got more than a Vandy challenge to do. She's got a little head start. GG's Paco. But not this month. That's a tough round 1 draw. Because Violet, although not currently ranked, I think mostly due to volume, has been a ranked player in the past. So that is, it's a tough round 1 draw for sure. And all right, there it is. Well, Violet, doesn't matter. You are the winner. Congratulations to you. Round 2 is going to happen. You will be taking on Tetris Time. We'll show you the updated bracket situation. And that is not updated, but we'll refresh. And then we will show you the bracket. Ready? There it is. Good. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me officially. Although, if you are online right now, let's do all the thanks and everything like that. Thank you to whoever. Right. Is this not working either? Nothing is working, guys. My credits browser, Streamlabs, isn't working. Why isn't this working? Like, nothing's working. The whole system is coming crashing down. Madelsberger, Pseudo Canard, Summer B, thank you for your support. Really appreciate that. And YouTube. Nothing from YouTube. All right. As usual, YouTube. And then what do we do? Oh, yeah. Patrons. Thank you, patrons. Appreciate you. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Scott Gray, J. Window, Cannon, Tacky, Madelsberger, and Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Junior, Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Kaka, Chapman, TJ, Sunny, Mealer. Everybody else, thank you for your support. Prize pool is at $51.75 after a bunch of coupon contributions, including Ombather, Shinobi, Arm, Edward Pio, Jungle Cook, a couple of Matthews in there, Thanos, Girl, Trabus, Rigel, Mino, Floof, Mino. Listen, you don't need to use alts. It's good that you're doing that, but it's actually good if we get like more people over there, because that's like more people who might go, and while they're there, like make a a regular contribution, right? So one is good. Get one, but you don't have to do the alts. That's fine. It's nice to do though. I appreciate it. Math Master, Huckax, Javanti, and Mino, and Minsk, and Braden, and all that. Okay. All right, so anyway, thank you, everybody. So, yeah, Madelsberger, are you still here? Let me find... because I've got my dude engaged here from Matcherino, and he wants some examples of accounts. So I guess I can go back to previous months that you've contributed. I'm trying to remember, see if I can find one. Let's find one. Prize pool. Do I get contributors? It doesn't show me. Does it show me contributors? Oh, yeah, it does. So let's find... Yeah, there's Madelsberger. So you're getting the PayPal fraud code? All right, I found your account. All right. I found it. Let me try. I know K9 is having that same problem. Is there anybody else that's experiencing the PayPal fraud code in the in Matcherino? Let me try to find K9. I don't know how far back this goes though. March. Yeah, I gotta try to find a time when K9 contributed. Where did it doesn't... There we go. So I think this one... I use a credit card, no problem for me. So nobody else, just those two? All right, Mr. Brain, thank you. You've been flagged since that big donut. Yeah, that's it, Malesberger. That one time where it was like you 10x'd your or 100x'd your contribution. All right, well, if anybody else is getting that, please contact me directly on Discord. So, what's up, Evesy? It ended. All right, I'm not feeling well, but I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one attempt. Just one. It's all over. I'm not feeling well, but let's try one. Wait, you want to raid? Oh, you want me to raid stolen? After this. I'm going to do one attempt. Okay? And I'm going to really lock in. Try to keep it low, take the burns. The whole thing. Stop messing around. Take it seriously. Not read chat. Uh-oh. All right. Am I taking... I don't know if I'm taking it seriously. Let's see. Now I'm definitely not taking it seriously. Oh! Ghost burn. All right. This is... All right. One more. Pre-recorded max out? Oh, you think it's pre-recorded max out? All right. I'll do seed. Ready? Seed. 6F... 6F5316. How does the bear face change color automatically? I don't know. It's just he's just emotion. It's according to his emotions. All right, that's a bad start. All right, that's not a good one. All right, well, we'll increment. We'll just keep incrementing because, you know, then you guys won't know. You guys won't think I cheated. Like, how am I gonna cheat if I started with a random code and keep incrementing? All right, obviously I'm too distracted and in pain to play. Like I don't feel good. Increment not allowed in masters. All right, we're gonna increment random digits. What am I doing? Increment to a seed, he knows how to max out. I was having that same thought. Like you could just do, oh, I'm just incrementing random digits, right? But you're just incrementing until you get to, you know, just sneakily one digit at a time until you get to maybe the seed you already have your pre-recorded max out on, right? You could do that. You know, if I was gonna fake a max out, I would have done it by now because this has been way too long a time. Oh, early shift. Oh, I kind of misread the board a little. Don't make me pay for my stupidity. I want to get away with my stupidity. Ah. Vandy, what's the price to rank me #1 next month? Never. I would never do that. Why would you even ask such a thing? All right. Well, listen, the guy Madelsberger, if you're here, the guy said he'll be home in a few hours and he'll look it up and try to see if something's going on with your account. Hold on. This is where I'm splicing in the pre-recorded video, guys. All right, let me here. I'm hitting random seeds. Okay, there you go. I hit random until I saw the one that I have memorized. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Okay. You like that delayed line spin business right there? It's pretty dumb, but fun. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Except, you know, fun. It's just fun. All right, serious attempts, guys. Serious attempts. These are serious. Really, you know, I was behind pace anyway, so I figure if I gambled and got lucky, then I could, you know, try to catch up a little. But I gambled and lost. Don't gamble, guys. Click a mouse, lose a house. That's how they ended up banning online poker, basically, is that phrase. Click a mouse, lose a house. Like, that was the phrase that they used. Now, like, every other form of online gambling is totally fine and legal and advertised in sports, except for poker, which is, like, very, very skill-oriented. like the other ones, you have no chance. Like, you can't influence, hopefully, the outcome of a sporting contest. But you can become a better poker player, and yet that is banned while, you know, betting on each pitch in an app while you're watching a game. It's totally fine. Okay. All right, not the best, but I could PB off this. No, not anymore. I mean, what a mess. What a mess. Oh, I'm like starting on the same seed. All right, new seed. All right, guys, what should this seed be? So eventually, you know, on the table, can't say we're 100% going to do it, but we're going to do, or I want to do like a single seed stupid Tetris monthly where it's just like maybe one seed per round, or it's the same seed throughout the entire tournament. I think we should do same seed throughout the entire tournament. But what should that seed be? Should I just choose it randomly, like in the first match, or because I think people should qualify on that seed too. But what should the seed be? Should it be a meme seed? Are you trying to encourage memorization? I'm trying to have a fun and novel tournament. Oh, forget it. Maybe some historically significant match. Oh, that's a good idea. Be careful if they do matches on that seed. Players who go later may have some advantage. Yeah, they will. They will. I mean, but it's not Masters. Math Masters, I appreciate you. You're new, but it will not be the Masters event. It's stupid Tetris Monthly. Like, that's the point. That is the point, my friend. Like if everybody qualifies on the same seed, like, it kind of nullifies that. What I do think, though, is that people will wait till the very end of the month to qualify. Do you want any particular feature from the seed? Long droughts? No. I think just an average seed. I don't know. A long drought would be interesting because maybe, I don't know if I'm particularly gunning for it, but like a drought or two would be interesting because you know it's coming, right? And you know when it's, you know when it's over. You want one for each round, or the matches could get repetitive? You mean one for each game in a match? Yeah, well, that's kind of the, I think it's kind of the point, though. And it's stupid Tetris Monthly, so who cares, you know? It's kind of the point, though, is that they will learn the seed. and they will be able to recognize, you know, things that are going to happen. Make it B or 3 for less rounds. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Best of 3 for fewer rounds. That's a real, I like that idea. That makes a lot of sense. Because, you know, the RNG factor will be a bit less since you basically have the ability to study the seed in advance. So that makes a lot of sense. That's a good... Now that... Now you've said something. I feel like why am I playing the same seed over? All right, I'm just doing that to prove that I'm not pre-recording. Just make sure not to combine it with no cap. Oh, wait, no cap, same seed. No cap, best of 3. Now that is interesting. Same seed, no cap. Oh, for God's sakes. Bracket seed, qual seed, all are individual. Yeah, the only thing that would make sense to me is to have, like, first of all, you would pre-announce all the seeds. Here are all the seeds. Here's what they are for round 1. Like, you could do it like different, like, bracket rounds. So the, you know, the round of 32, that's 1. The round of 24 is 1. The round of 16 is 1. Round of 8. I don't know, something like that. Am I getting any PB progress? Not really. Not really. I really shouldn't be. These are going to be unproductive games. Like, I'm in such pain right now. I think it's postural or just the way I sleep. I feel like I tore something or cracked a rib. Or something. So I shouldn't even be playing because it's hard for me to even concentrate. Costco chondritis? Yeah, that has come up actually. What is that again? That in my self-diagnosis, that has come up. That name. And I thought it was funny because, you know, Costco. Seed BO3 has reasonable droughts, the longest being 38. Inflammation, irritation of the sternum rib attachment points. Oh, that could be. Yeah, because it does seem to move around, depending on how I move around. Although it is concentrated in one, like there does seem to be one focal point, and then it radiates to different places, and then moves and changes. And it's kind of concentrated between my shoulder blade and my spine on my right side. And what's interesting is if I do take anti-inflammatories, then a lot of the pains go away, except not the one that is Not the primary one that's in between my shoulder blade and spine. Costco chondritis is a condition where you eat too many Costco hot dogs. Oh, that's true. I haven't had a Costco hot dog in a long time. I'm not, like, I like it. It's good. $1.50. Great deal. Hope it never goes away, but it's not what I get. I shell out a little extra for the chicken bake. I love that chicken bake. Damn. It's really good. There was some viral thing going on where you would take the Costco hot dog, you would bite the end off the chicken bake and insert the hot dog into the chicken bake pocket and then eat it like that. And that was a little underwhelming. That did not deliver on its promise, I would say. Why am I feel like I'm talking like Ed Grimley today. Oh, it did not deliver on its promise, I must say. Like, what am I doing? Why am I talking like Ed Grimley? I must say. Why am I talking like Ed Grimley? Now, Math Master, I am playing right now. How am I going to read that? You must learn the art of concision. How am I going to read that? Math Master. Tisk tisk. All right, I'll read it when I top out. Taking the whole thing down. Oh God, oh no. Oh crap. My idea was best of 3 same seed, give players 24 hours to study the seed. I think I would just give them the seeds at the beginning of the month. Let them map out a plan as far in advance as they want. Yeah, just let them map it out the whole time. Another option for even fewer rounds, it's not going to be no cap, is double elimination. Best of 1 double elimination. That's a little... You only just got here, so you get a pass. But I wouldn't say I'm. I think I'm no. Yeah, I would say I'm notoriously anti-double elimination. Or at least I have been in the past. I don't know. I've warmed up to it. Although I did essentially create the format for 2020 CTWC that it did have a double elimination component. So it has its uses, but I'm not inclined to do it. The few times we've run something double elimination. It wasn't I who planned it. Blame Wiley. All right, you got it. Wiley, you're on my radar now. Ah, sucks. From a viewer perspective, watching a couple matches on the same seeds becomes tiring to watch. How do you know that? Are you just like speculating that, like a priori? Wait, do you guys say a priori or a priori? Let's see. 1 in chat for a priori. 2 in chat for a what? Wait. A priori. Yeah, you say the first. A priori, right? I do know people that say like a priori, which is like Yeah, a priori. Yeah. I think Canadians I've heard multiple Canadians say it the second way, such that it makes me think there are maybe some regional differences. Anyway, how do you know that? You just like surmising that, let's say, without using Latin? It's kind of interesting to me that I like have had enough philosophical conversations with Canadians that I know how they say a priori. Like I remember that, and I've formed a generalization around it. It's pretty good. It's a presumption based on being used to playing the same seeds yourself. Well, that's true. Yeah, maybe the players who get super bored, but I don't know. I think that like if there's strategery around memorizing seeds and knowing when you're at the right seed section and implementing that, maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. That's why I talk things out with you guys. You know? If you go with a set seed, pick a mean one. Oh my god. Okay. Make it a Harry Hung CTM where the first player to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Yeah, there is. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that was a great moment. So basically, I challenged Harry Hung to, like when he was on his stream, I challenged him $50 to score exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he could pick any level to do it on. And he did not think he was going to do it. But he did it. It was like a huge pop-off moment. I think it's still on his channel. But yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a little early. But I could see like, I don't know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 or... I don't know. Here, let me try to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do it on level 9. All right, how much? All right, level 9. How much is a single worth on level 9? Let me think about this. Let me do it out. So it's worth is it 330 points? Is that what it is? Here, let me clear a single. Or not 300. Yeah, so 300 points. Is that what it is? 300 points? All right, so that's good to know. Oh, is it 200? Wait. Oh, no, I'm on 19. Oh, I pushed down. Yeah, so it's wait. Don't push down on the last one. Oh my god, stop starting on 19. All right, it's 400. So that's useful. So that means a double is 1,000, right? And a triple is worth what, 2,500? Is it 2,500? Does this really matter? I don't know. It's good to know. All right, we're gonna try to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on level 9. The good thing to know is that a single is 2 zeros at the end. So if I get 5, 6 in my counter, I should be able to keep it there if I don't push down anymore. Right? I don't know. Well, it depends now. I have over 100 pushdown points, so I might have to massage this. All right, 5, 5. Look at all those 5s. All right, there's 5, 6. How do you make the game only drop lines? All right, I guess I'm not pushing down anymore, which is kind of annoying on 19. I can partially put. I can do the partial push down. Oh no, I pushed down. Ah. All right. Well, I'll worry about it when I get close. 'Cause I can't sit here and not push down. I mean, that's absurd. So yeah, you can't just drop lines. There's no, without hacking the game. It's not a feature of the game. All right, so Tetris's here should be worth what, 12,000? Right? Okay. Is there a room hack that does it? Yeah, I mean, you can find that. There should be a Game Genie code if you have Game Genie ability. But you can also find a room hack. Oh, I'm gonna have to push down like another 99 points. All right, we're getting there. All right, I'm gonna try to get to the 5-6 now that I need. All right, I got it. All right, no more push down. All right, I can Tetris. Oh, I can Tetris one more time, but how do I get that to be a 5? Oh no, I can't. How do I can't get that to be a 5. I mean, no, that's got to be a 4. That's got to be a 400. How do I do that? Can I do that? Yeah, by 3 singles. Oh no. How do I do this? A single. Yes. Dude. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Dude. That's amazing. First try. First try. Yeah. Suck it, Harry Hung. That's amazing. Oh. Whoa. Thank you for the Prime sub, Arctic. Really appreciate that. Hey, Harry, where's that $50 back? Yeah, I bet he wants his money back. That's good. I'm eating my nuggets right now. My last nugget. What level did Harry do that on? That was basically my first try, right? Like there were a couple tries that weren't real tries. I was figuring out how much stuff was worth. Fewer people have done that than maxed out. Yeah, I'm the greatest Tetris player. Why does this feel low-key harder than getting a max? Harry did it on level 9? Oh, Gmart with the 5,000 bits. Thank you, Gmart. That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Gmart. Really appreciate that. Here, I'm going to take a screenshot. That was thank you so much, Gmart. That is very, very kind. And I made $50. That's the $50. I got it back from Harry. I did. I got it back from Harry. That is amazing. All right, I'm going to screenshot it. Save source screenshot. No, not source. Save preview screenshot. There you go. Yeah, thank you so much, Gmart. That's really nice. Thank you, Arctic, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Let me. Yeah. Here's the video. You want to watch the Harry Hong video? Yeah, we'll bring up the. Let me turn off the music. So. Here, we'll bring it up here. Yeah, this was a long time ago.
I want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Harry, $50 bounty if you score 1,
Wait.
2, 3.
Let's bring it up. All right, display window capture. Window capture. New. And what do we want? We want the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 YouTube. There it is. Okay. All right, I think you guys can hear this.
I want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Harry, $50 bounty if you score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your next game. Okay.
This was 7 years ago.
All right, let's go for it. What's the best level to do that on? What is the best level? I got it. Wait, hold on. Level 0 would take too long. Alright, so level 9. Okay. Seven months to get good, yep.
Where's my CTM recordings? I see.
So once we get close, I have to keep it low.
Oh, he's not at the Discord anymore. Oh, no. I was going to tag him.
Wait, what is it? 4, 5, 6? It doesn't even matter if I do it that way. Oh, it's going to be hard.
This was 7 years ago. This is when I was working, so I could afford to send people like $50 for doing stupid crap. All right, so now he's got to worry about his pushdown points here. He kind of lucked his way into it a little, which is more amazing. Oh, he didn't get the Tetris toward the end. That's interesting. He just kind of chipped it in. Oh, he went past it, so he's got to push down more. Yeah, he's got to get a lot of push down.
Wait.
Yeah, he needs more push. Yeah, he's 400 away plus push down. So a single and then push down points. Watch.
Wait. Oh.
Watch. He needs 20 push down points with no line clears.
Get the fuck out of here, man! Woo! Are you serious?
Yeah, he had odd hundreds, true.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you serious? I don't believe this, dude. First try, dude.
There's me going LOL, 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 LOL.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like one of the greatest things I've ever done in this game.
There's D-Lo in there. D-Lo's in there.
I don't believe that shit, dude. Oh my god. That's actually difficult, dude. Oh my god. Oh.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
He I said, send me your
Oh my
PP
God, I don't
pal
believe this.
email address. I don't know how lucky
Someone
it
clip that
was.
shit.
I
Oh
don't
my
know if
God.
he. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. I think he knew how much stuff was worth. So, but yeah, he cleared that line and he was like way up high, and then he had to basically get all those pushdown points with no line clears. So maybe that's a little lucky that he was able to manage that, because that's hard. That's not easy to do. It was a little lucky, a little bit. All right, I'm gonna send him this image on. There he is. I haven't DM'd him since 2022. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I mean, you gotta. It helped knowing that it was 400, and so when I saw that I was 12, like okay, and I knew that digit had to be even, and then when I was able to calculate, all right, well, 1,200 more than this will get me there. So I got lucky too. I definitely got lucky as well. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Gmar. That's crazy. I did not expect to get that the first try. All right, well, let's see if we can run it back, right? No, let's go. Let's try and get the max out now. And then we're going to do one attempt for the max. Is my PB 899? Yeah, basically 898 something, basically. All right, well, this is it. Last attempt. Last attempt. Well, I mean, while we're getting things on the first try, we may as well call this our first try. All right. All right, this is not going as well. I just really haven't tried to max out yet. That's, I think, the problem, right? Like, have I really actually tried to? I've just been deluding myself the entire time. Like, yeah, I'm really trying. But was I really trying? So this time we're going to actually try. Ready? I'm like really trying hard right now. Oh, man. It's crazy, you know, the first time I try, I just mess it up. Like, I'm finally trying for the first time. And I mess it up. Well, I'm going to post my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On YouTube. What do you think of that? Although it does legally belong to Classic Tetris Monthly, but I'll talk to the owner about it. I think it'll be okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it's hidden. Oh, it's it's blocked by Harry Hung. Oh my god. Guys, oh my god, I just maxed out, guys. What? Through 82 lines. Guys, I just maxed out. What? Guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, now we're yeah, 214 through 86, not great. All right, this is the real attempt, okay? Real attempt. All right, finally. Here it is, guys. I've decided to max out, and now we're gonna do it. Oh, whoops. What? Oh, oh, excuse me. I just sneezed and it like reset my game. All right, I guess we better start over. All right, first try, guys. First try. All right, are we on max out pace right now? We just got to keep this pace. It's so easy, you know? Just keep doing this all the way through. Why is it so hard? Just do this. Maybe don't do this, but this pace. Why is it so hard? Maybe I've just kind of like convinced myself that it's really hard. You know? Oh, whoops. It's all psychological. All right, we gotta get back on pace. Get back on pace. Get back on pace. Oh man. What? All right, all right. That was warm up. All right, ready? First try. First try now. All right, come on. All right. 1. So what do we need? Like 20, 25 Tetrises? I don't know, 20 Tetrises before... What's a good number of Tetrises before 19? What gets us like 550? What's up, WX Harks? All right, give me 2 bars. There's 1. Give me another bar. One more. There you go. Give me 1. Give me 1. Give me 1. Thank you. That was kind of a mistake. Okay. Oh, look at those pieces. You know, you hate wasting a 600k 19. You hate doing that. You hate doing that. .636 transition is not bad. You're right. And I kept looking at the score like an idiot. You know, I just got to count Tetrises. Really. Felt good. Felt very good. $27 Tetrises get you to 600. All right, ready? We're counting Tetrises. I'll take 25. All right, we'll get 25. We'll get 25, and then we'll get 10, and then we'll see where that gets us. How am I missing line spins now? Stop it. All right, I gotta go soon. What did I just do? Singles are 720, doubles are 1900, triples are 5700. That is correct. That is correct information. For God's sakes. Oh, no, 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 no. See, I didn't do any of that in that game. Oh, 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 oh. Come on. Nope. It's all right. Oh, too many burns. Too many burns. All right. Just all Tetrises now. All right. So we have the equivalent of like 7 Tetrises. So now we're just going to count to 18. 8. 9. I don't know. Does that work? 10. 11. Not real Tetrises. 12. 13. 14. 14. 15. Oh, I thought oh, shoot. It's alright, that's fine. What was the last number I said? I don't even remember. I don't know, did I say 14, 15? I don't know. Let's call it 15. We're just practicing. 16. What did I say? Was this 17? 17? All right. We just need to live this, you know, just live. Just live it. Live your truth. Like people say that. Oh my god. We can survive this. This is easy, guys. No problem. What's up, Galaxy Biscuit? All right. So we need to get 25. All right, 25 Tetrises. That gets us 100 lines, 30 more lines from 30,000, 1,000 a line, doubles and singles. Yeah, okay. All right, 25 Tetrises. And then we need to get, like, I don't know, 6, 7 Tetrises before 23. And then we get 8 or 10. So we're going to count to 25. And then we're going to count to, like, 6. And then we're going to count to 10. 25, 6, 10. Right? I've seen you with a beard. Never. Never seen you, have I, with a beard? How's it going, Galaxy Biscuit? All right, we're going to count to 25. Then we're going to count to 6. And then we're going to count to 10. Something like that. I mean, at some point they have to give you a long bar, right? There is one. I mean, this is a disaster. All right, warm up. Galaxy Biscuit, I got that. I got the Harry Hung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on first try. Were you there for that? I feel like you go back that far that you would have been there for that. All right, we're still waiting for number 1. All right, well, that's equivalent of 2, actually. So we're just going to count that as 2. I don't know if I got one before. You never heard of it? I thought you were there for that. All right, so this is 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. There's 6. Huh? Here's 7. Here's 8. Oh, no. Here's 9. Ten. 11. 12. Yes. 13. Not bad. 14. 'Oh no. No. Oh man. Well, this is gonna put a damper on things, isn't it? I know it was a good game. I feel like counting the Tetris is like helps. What's up, serial number? I feel like counting the Tetrises helps a little. All right, we're gonna count to 25, 25, 10, and 10. I don't know, 25, 8, and 10. Let's go 25, 8, and 8. That should be enough for a PB. One. 2. 3. 4. Uh-oh. 5. 6. 7. Take 7. Eight. 9. Ten Tetrises. Right. 11. Is that one? Wait, was that one? I think it was. $12. 13. Wait, is Flash not on? Ah. 11. All right. Posture hurting. I think I disabled Flash. So like sometimes like I'm taking a class, you know, and you know, you like to be on Zoom or they want you to be on Zoom, but sometimes like my DAS looks broken. Thanks, Arm. So yeah, they want you to be on Zoom. But sometimes in the screen is recorded. So usually what I do in a class is if there's a recording, I just listen to the class the first time and then I take notes the second time, because knowing what's in the total class helps me to really distill what I need in the notes. So what I'll do is I'll actually play Tetris while I'm listening, because I can totally listen to something and comprehend it no problem while playing Tetris. But I have to disable Flash, otherwise the Flash is like flashing on my face and the teacher can tell, or the professor can tell that I'm like doing a video game or something. So I disabled Flash earlier today. All right, Flash is back on. What are you naming your scores, bro? Boobs. I name What? What's wrong with that? I'm 12, dude. All right, Flash is back on. Ready? All right, we're counting Tetrises. 25. We need to go 25, 7, and 8. That is what we're shooting for. 25 Tetrises on 18. 7 Tetrises between 19 into 23. And then 8 Tetrises to the end. And that's a Vandy challenge. Right? Like, try to earn the Vandy challenge. Actually, 4 Tetrises gets me from a 600K to a 700 by 23. So really it's like 25 and then, you know, 5. I think it's 25, 5, and then 8 or 9. 25, 5, 8. You just stained a stainless steel pan the first time you used it? How did you stain it? Like, just heat it back up, right? And then put a bunch of water in it and deglaze it. You can also try some Dawn Power Wash or some barkeeper's friend if it's really bad. All right, 1, 2. All right, we're dead. You cooked a steak? Oh, well, dude. No. What do you mean you stained it? What do you mean you stained it? Is there like short story for Zoom classes? I would bring my laptop outside and play basketball with my friends while Zoom class was going on. You just had the camera off though. Well, I actually want to learn the content. Right? I'm like paying my own money to be in these classes, so like I want to know it. You put baking soda and hot water in it for now. But what do you mean you stained it? Did you just get something stuck to it, or like you? Because that's like a feature, not a bug, right? You should be deglazing that pan, making yourself a little pan sauce, you know? One. Two. Three. Four. Ah, crap. Am I on Tetris Gym? Yes. You always know Tetris Gym when it says Tetris up in the top left-hand corner. That's... Otherwise, it would say A-type. You used oil and you think the oil... Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to... have a good time, Arm. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, like, you're supposed to get something a little stuck to the pan. Then you can, like, deglaze it with some, like, stock... You know, to get, because that's called the fond, right? Like, is there not a setting to count Tetrises for you? Mentally, it helps to count it myself. It keeps me focused on the activity. And yeah, you can get a thing. There's a ROM that counts Tetrises for you, but the point is, I want it to be on an, you know, unmodified, unassisted, using my own brain power. But yeah, what gets stuck to the bottom of the pan is like the fond, right? I don't know. You must know this, right? Then you like drop some stock in it, you know, cook that down. There's a lot of flavor in that, you know. And then once it's reduced a little bit, finish it with a little butter and a little salt and pepper, and you got yourself a little pan sauce. You know, if you got some time, you know, once it's reduced, or you don't, not even once it's reduced, you know, you put a little fresh thyme in there while it's reducing. Maybe some whole peppercorns. Oh, dude. You've never used stainless steel? Well, you're on a journey. But yeah, definitely, that's like a feature. Like, you want a little bit, if you're cooking something like a steak, you want a little bit stuck to the pan. And then you can make yourself a beautiful sauce. You can even, like, you know, throw some mushrooms in there, like right right at the beginning, you know? Cook those down. Holy crap. Splash of wine. You could do wine. I wouldn't. No, I don't do that, but you could do that. Yeah, look it up, man. Pan sauce. It's a whole new world. Yeah, stainless steel's great. You know, you get that thing ripping hot. Sear each side. Chuck it into the oven. Or you can do the reverse sear. I like the reverse sear where you... you bring the steak up to temperature. Like, you just put it like, you gotta, you know, you get like a bake, like a cookie sheet or a baking rack, right? And then you kind of put the steak on there and you bring it up to temperature pretty slowly, like chuck it in at about 220 degrees for maybe, I don't know, I want to say like a half hour. And you can put a remote thermometer in it too if you want, and then just get it just to, you know, like 10 degrees below the finish temperature. Take it out, and then you've got a ripping hot stainless steel pan going, or a cast iron, and then you just, you know, like 90 seconds aside, do the edges off, and then like it's perfect. It's a very versatile thing. You can't cook a proper steak in, like, you know, non-stick or whatever. A whole new world has opened up for you. Okay, we got one Tetris. We got two Tetrises. I think I'll play through the Vandy's, the Say the Line song, and then probably call it. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Oh, crap. What's up, Titan? Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way. Two. Oh, that doesn't count. I'm gonna do Vandy challenge. We're going to count 9 Tetrises. One. 2. 3. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. 3? Is that 3 or 4? That's 4. 5. 6. It's always level 27, man. It's always level 27. Always level 27. I didn't get any Tetrises during the Vandy read. I think that was part of it. One. Oof. Oh no, I thought that was going to be a burn. I thought that was going to be a double. Shoot. One. Two. Three. Four. 5. Too high, man. I do better when I count them, though, at least on this challenge. Almost certainly. One. Two. One. 2. Three. Four. Five. I tried. I don't know that I've actually set up for 2 successfully at the end. I don't think I've ever done that. It's like the Das Dream. 1. Yeah. I got 1. All right, couple more. Oh, that doesn't count. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. Six, 7, 'Oh no, I had it. There's something about level 27. I just don't think my eyes are looking at it properly. Maybe I should just do all like 27 and 17 starts for the rest of my life. There's 1. Nope. 1. Two. Come on. Oh no, I thought that was gonna burn something. Oh no. All right, last one. Last one for real. Like no capping. As the kids say. I am not capping. One. Two. That doesn't count. You got to get out at level 23. Like. All right, there's one. All right, I didn't get out of 23. Doesn't count. One. I like this song though, so maybe I'll just stay and listen to this song. Two. Three. It's not enough. Gotta go, go, go. Four. Five. I can't stand level 27. I just can't like see it. But I don't want to turn up the brightness because I don't want to kill my eyes. But that's part of the game, I think. There are people that like, use, modifications. I can't see it. That's fine. But I want to play the game as it, as it was made. There's one. Let's keep a good stack that's in control. Getting out of control. There's two. Where it's kind of... There's three. Alright, this sucks. Yeah, I gotta identify that point where the next thing puts it out of control. I just not do that. Do something else, you know? Do something else. All right, one more real attempt on 18. Ready? This is a literal last one. Literal last one. It's 9:30. I got stuff to do. I'm a busy man. I'm gonna read a book. I'm busy. I gotta read a book. Okay. One Tetris. Two Tetrises. Three Tetrises. Four Tetrises. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. All right, out of control. 9. Ten. 11. 12. 13. No, I had it. Oh, son of a... I had it. All right, that's enough. Sorry. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.